Leo, you are up for the 2023 Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so obviously this is the 2023 reading. And the November readings are up because we're still in November right now. So the general, the love, and the money, all those readings are up. Collective readings are up too. Full Moon and Taurus, Halloween reading, as well as other random collective readings. Whatever you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm using my Oracle deck, one of my custom tarot decks, and then one of my regular tarot decks to do this reading. Let's get started. May I have the energy for Leo for 2023? May I have the energy for Leo for 2023? May I have the energy for Leo for 2023? What is it that Leo needs to hear? It seems like romance is really on people's minds in 2023. I've already got, because it came out for Taurus, it came out for Gemini, and now it's showing up in your reading too, as well. What is it that Leo needs to hear? Okay, hold on. That almost came out, but I guess we're taking this one. Thank you. This Cosmic Flower, number 18. 18 might be of significance to some of you. Maybe your birthday is on the 18th. If you're a Leo, that would be August the 18th. See what it says. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Let me read it again. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. So for some of you in 2023, with the Cosmic Flower, you might be more in a sharing mood, is in sharing more of yourself with people. Also, for some of you, I feel like you want to make some people happy. Where if you see somebody is down, you want to do something to cheer them up. I feel this could go into entertainment as well. For others of you, it could go into a therapist or something of that nature, like a counselor. Also, I heard youth leader, like working with youth. Maybe whether it's in the church or whether it's at a camp or something like that, but working with youth. I don't know why it's, and I'm not talking about little kids. I'm talking about kids like 10 to 13, maybe 14. I'm talking about that age. So yeah, is one of the things that I'm getting. Also, just bear with me. I'm trying to see what I'm seeing. For some of you, you actually might be starting chapters with this, where it's almost like, you know how with sororities and fraternities and stuff, like AKAs and, you know, Alpha Phi Alpha, whatever, where you have the chapters throughout the places. There may be something similar to that. I feel like this is something, if this isn't a network that's already built out, then I feel for some of you, you will be starting something that will turn into a network that spreads out, where there's chapters and cities and stuff like that. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because I feel like someone is looking to share and uplift people. and do that. Also, for some of you, I feel like someone might be in a band, and if they are in a band, they play the drums. Is what they play. All right, let me go ahead and pull from another deck right quick. Energy for Leo for 2023. Energy for Leo for 2023. Energy for Leo for 2023. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? May I have a card, please? Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay. This is by Estee Lauder. And the quote is, "I never dreamed about success. I worked for it." Quote by Estee Lauder. I'll read it again. "I never dreamed about success. I worked for it." So this is saying that you have to put in the work, which I'm sure you will. And I feel like for some of you, if you are already working on something and you start to see the fruits of that labor in 2023, I really feel like some of you may be in this energy when people ask you how you did it, and you're going to be like, "I worked for it," is what I did. I worked really, really hard for it. So, yeah. With this cosmic flower, I always think about something blooming, which was also something similar in the Cancer reading, too, which in the title of that reading is "The Flower is Blooming." So for some of you, and I just heard cosmic healer, too. I literally just heard that. Cosmic healer. So for some of you, you're definitely going to be a cosmic healer. Some of you may be going into New Age stuff and working with New Age medicine or methods on treating people and helping them. But this cosmic flower is blooming as well for you, Leo, in 2023. Let me take some tarot cards and let's put some color on this. Energy for Leo for 2023. Energy for Leo for 2023. Energy for Leo for 2023. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. Offers coming in. Offer coming in or making an offer in 2023. Thank you. Lots. Woo! Yep, that's an offer. Okay. Lots of stuff going on here. For some of you, you might have to make a choice. There may be more than one person that you're dealing with, if it's in regards to love or something else. So the Prince of Cups came out first. Obviously offer water energy, which Prince of Cups is Knight of Cups. And the card that followed it is the Ace of Cups. So this is what they're offering. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be something else. It's something that affects you emotionally, because that's what cups are. Cups deal with emotions. So it's something that brings you emotional fulfillment, the offer that's being made. Now, this is kind of interesting. The Nine of Wands came out after that, which can be about boundaries. It can also be about blocking someone out. It can also be about wounded warrior, too. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, following the Nine of Wands is the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Scorpio. And the King of Swords, Gemini energy. But water and air energy. Now, the Nine of Swords followed that. That's why I said I feel like some of you have to make a choice. Again, doesn't necessarily have to be about love. But it could be a choice about something. Let's get some more information. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. I feel like for some of you, whatever these offers are, thank you. You don't want it. That just confirmed it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I just feel like they don't want this. You have the Eight of Swords, which is trapped energy. Which that's kind of interesting. You have the Nine of Swords that came out after the King. You have the Eight of Swords here. I honestly feel like there's something that you don't have the answer that you're looking for. And because of that, you're still choosing not to step out. I feel like you're waiting for the right answer or the right information. The Lovers is here. So that came out. And with the Lovers, as you know, it can be about love or it can be about a choice. Is what it can be about. The Hermit and the Lovers is Gemini energy. Hermit is Virgo energy. Hermit is about keeping to yourself. And then you have the Magician, which is the Alchemist in this deck, which is Virgo energy as well, and also Gemini energy because this deals with Mercury. So, with the Magician, I honestly feel like you're trying to manifest something else. The Eight of Cups came out, which is walking away from something. In 2023, I feel like if you don't have the information, then you don't want the offer. It's like, I'm trying to explain this correctly. Whoever approaches you, and I'm whatever it's for, love, job, friends, family, pick your poison. You know, you don't want someone approaching you with just part of the information. You don't want someone approaching you with secrets. You don't want someone approaching you who cannot be completely open and honest with you in whatever it's in regards to. You would rather go without, even if you're pursuing a dream about something, and let's say somebody wants to be business partners with you. You would rather go at it alone without any help than partner up with someone who doesn't give 100% of themselves when they're dealing with you. Where you have to second guess, like, okay, are they telling me the truth? Do I know everything I need to know? So on and so forth. If this is making sense. I'm really trying to break this down so you understand it. I feel, something told me to just take this. Hold on, what is this? Two of Wands. Yeah, another choice. So, and it's about the long term. Okay, that's why something told me to take it. Makes sense. If you can't see them in your long term, you're not dealing with them more than likely in the short term. I feel like you don't want, what do they call them, fair weather friends or whatever, like whichever way the wind is blowing will decide how they're going to act. You're not looking to surround yourself with those type of people in love, in job, in business, in family, in friends. You're not looking for that. You're looking for people who are doing the same things or looking to do similar to the same things that you're doing, where you're looking to change the world. And if you have people in your circle that don't have that same mentality, where they're looking to change the world, they're looking to make a contribution, they're looking to be the best that they can be, then you're just like, this isn't somebody that I can see around for the long term. So I'd rather not deal with them. I don't see anything wrong with that. It is what it is. That's what I kind of feel this is that you have people who are drawn to you, because don't forget, cosmic flower. This gives me Queen of Wands energy, which is magnetic. And I feel with this cosmic flower, the energy is so beautiful that you're just drawn to it. And you have people who say they want to work with you or be with you or whatever with you. But then the question becomes, what is their energy like? What are they bringing to the table? And once you start evaluating all of that, because you're thinking Two of Wands for the long term is what you're thinking about. You're like, you know what? I don't necessarily see this working out on any level. So you would rather keep to yourself hermit energy and manifest on your own magician energy and see what you can make happen by yourself. Part of me wants to title this, You Would Rather Be Alone Than Be Unhappy. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, like you'd rather be alone than be unhappy. And the only way that you will be happy is if you're surrounded by people with the same mindset, or mostly the same mindset. Not everybody has to think the way you think. But for people who you have the same similar goals that you're pursuing. That's what I'm saying. It's a certain type of energy that you are looking for in people, and a certain type of honesty that you're looking for in people. That will determine whether you entertain their energy or not. For right now, off of this 2023 reading, I don't really see you entertaining a lot of people. I see you working really hard by yourself and lifting those up along the way that you are able to lift up with whatever you are doing. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That is the energy. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, Leo, be blessed.